If there's someone Juuling in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Juul Busters! If there's someone Juuling and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Juul Busters!
I'm Sean.
I'm Cassidy.
And I'm Christine.
And we are the Juul Busters. Hey Sean.
No!
Do you know what is in that Juul pod?
Just water vapor and flavoring, right?
No. Juul pods actually contain nicotine salts along with other chemicals like benzoic acid. Nicotine and benzoic acid both have adverse effects that are harmful to the body. Although the long-term effects of the Juul are still being studied, we know that the more severe side effects can be irreversible.
Juul is an electronic cigarette that was created to be an aid in smoking cessation. But somehow, someway, the Juul became increasingly popular among the teenager population. Most of them are teens who never even smoked a cigarette before.
When Juul created their product, their intention was to target smokers 21 and older who were trying to kick their bad smoking habit.
Little did they know, Juul use among teens would become an epidemic that would be very difficult to handle.
According to the National Youth Tobacco Survey, 20.8% of high school students and 4.9% of middle school students, which amounts to over 3.6 million youth, were current e-cigarette users in 2018. From 2017 to 2018, e-cigarette use increased by an alarming 78% for high schoolers and 48% for middle schoolers.
We conducted interviews at a local college campus to find out just how many teens use the Juul. We were hoping to gain insight as to why they started, if they were willing to quit, and we even asked them if they knew what the side effects of nicotine on the body were. The results were alarming.
Out of the 50 students that we interviewed, 35 of them Juul and 15 do not. Out of the 35 students who do Juul, 7 of them claimed that they knew the effects of nicotine, but when asked what they were, only 5 could give examples, which included popcorn lungs and lung cancer.
When asked why the students started Juuling, 22 said it was because their friends do it, 5 said because they vaped before, and 8 said they had no real reason of why they ever started to Juul.
We also asked them why they continue to use the Juul. 9 said it was because of the head rush they get. 7 said it was because they are addicted, and 9 said they use it when they go out partying and or drinking.
The fact that teens did not know what nicotine's effects are was not all that surprising to us. However, what is surprising is that teens continue to use the Juul despite not being educated about the effects.
The Juul contains nicotine salts rather than free-base nicotine, which more closely resembles the nicotine that's in tobacco leaves. This makes the nicotine more readily absorbed into the bloodstream and makes the vapor less harsh, so it's easier to inhale.
Long-term nicotine side effects include atherosclerosis, enlargement of the aorta in the heart, increased clotting tendencies, type 2 diabetes, Crohn's disease, osteoporosis, pneumonia, and more. In addition, the Juul has been shown to cause a condition called bronchiolitis obliterans, also known as popcorn lungs. And this is what it looks like.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
This condition is irreversible and permanently damages the respiratory tract.
In addition to nicotine salts, Juul pods contain a greater amount of benzoic acid compared to other e-cigarettes. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, benzoic acid is known to cause coughs, sore throat, abdominal pain, nausea, and vomiting if exposure is constant, which is the case when using the Juul. Thank you for watching, and join us next week on our segment that talks about techniques to quit the Juul.
Juul Busters!